Question 1. What should a driver do upon encountering the cross traffic ahead sign? A. Increase speed to pass quickly. B. Prepare to stop if necessary. C. Ignore the sign as it's not important. Answer. B. Prepare to stop if necessary. The cross traffic ahead sign alerts drivers to be prepared for traffic that may cross their path, indicating the need to slow down and stop if necessary for safety. Question 2. How should a driver prepare for a signal ahead sign? A. Increase speed to beat the light. B. Be ready to slow down and obey the upcoming traffic signal. C. Keep driving at the same speed. Answer. B. Be ready to slow down and obey the upcoming traffic signal. The signal ahead sign warns of an approaching traffic signal, and drivers should be prepared to adjust their speed accordingly. Question 3. How should a driver adjust their driving strategy in response to a bridge out ahead sign? A. Speed up to find an alternate route quickly. B. Prepare to turn around or follow detour signs. C. Continue and try to cross the bridge. Answer. B. Prepare to turn around or follow detour signs. The bridge out ahead sign indicates that the road is impassable ahead, and drivers should prepare to find an alternate route. Question 4. How does the presence of a hospital sign affect driving behavior? A. Drive faster to clear the area quickly. B. Be alert for pedestrians and emergency vehicles. C. No change in driving behavior is needed. Answer. B. Be alert for pedestrians and emergency vehicles. Near hospitals, drivers should be extra cautious and watch for pedestrians, ambulances, and other emergency vehicles. Question 5. What does the turning traffic must yield to pedestrians sign signify for turning vehicles? A. Pedestrians have the right of way. B. Vehicles have the right of way over pedestrians. C. Pedestrians are not allowed. Answer. A. Pedestrians have the right of way. This sign indicates that vehicles making a turn must yield to pedestrians crossing the street. Question 6. How should a driver interpret and act upon a double-lane left turn only and straight lane no U-turn sign? A. Use any lane to turn left. B. Only the leftmost lanes can be used to turn left, and no U-turns are allowed in the straight lane. C. U-turns are permitted in all lanes. Answer. B. Only the leftmost lanes can be used to turn left, and no U-turns are allowed in the straight lane. This sign indicates specific lane usage rules for turning and U-turns. Question 7. What actions are required when driving in a lane with a right lane must exit sign? A. Stay in the lane to exit. B. Change lanes if you do not wish to exit. C. Ignore the sign and continue straight. Answer. B. Change lanes if you do not wish to exit. This sign indicates that the right lane is for exiting only, and if you don't want to exit, you should change lanes. Question 8. What actions should a driver take upon encountering a wildlife crossing area? A. Increase speed to pass the area quickly. B. Be alert and ready to stop for crossing animals. C. Honk to scare away animals. Answer. B. Be alert and ready to stop for crossing animals. In wildlife crossing areas, animals may unexpectedly cross the road, requiring drivers to be vigilant and ready to stop. Question 9. How should a driver navigate a junction with a right turn on ref after stop sign? A. Make a right turn without stopping. B. Stop and proceed when safe and legal. C. Wait for the green light to turn right. Answer. B. Stop and proceed when safe and legal. Drivers should come to a complete stop at the red light, that may proceed with a right turn if it's safe and legal. Question 10. What is the correct way to navigate a T intersection sign? A. Make a U-turn. B. Yield to oncoming traffic before proceeding. C. Stop and reverse. Answer. B. Yield to oncoming traffic before proceeding. At a T intersection, drivers should yield to traffic on the through road before proceeding. Question 11. What should a driver do when they see a Use Next Exit sign? A. Take the current exit. B. Ignore the sign and continue driving. C. Use the next exit as the current one is not available. Answer: C. Use the next exit as the current one is not available. This sign indicates that drivers should use the next exit, typically due to the current one being closed or inaccessible. Question 12. How does an emergency parking only sign affect parking decisions? A. Parking is allowed for everyone. B. Only emergency vehicles can park there. C. Parking is unrestricted on weekends. Answer: B. Only emergency vehicles can park there. This sign indicates that parking is reserved exclusively for emergency vehicles. Question 13. What should drivers do upon approaching an area with a flooded sign? A. Accelerate to cross quickly. B. Seek an alternate route. C. Continue at the same speed. Answer: B. Seek an alternate route. The flooded sign indicates that the road ahead may be covered in water, and it's safer to find a different route. Question 14. How does a slower traffic use turnouts sign affect lane usage? A. Faster traffic must use turnouts. B. Slower traffic should use turnouts to allow others to pass. C. Ignore the sign as it is a suggestion. Answer: B. Slower traffic should use turnouts to allow others to pass. This sign instructs slower moving vehicles to use designated areas. Turnouts to let faster traffic pass. Question 15. What driving adjustments are necessary for a winding road sign? A. Maintain current speed. B. Increase speed for momentum. C. Slow down and be prepared for curves. Answer: C. Slow down and be prepared for curves. The winding road sign indicates a series of curves ahead, requiring drivers to reduce speed and drive cautiously. Question 16. How should a driver respond to a do not enter sign? A. Enter slowly. B. Make a U-turn or turn around. C. Continue and enter. Answer: B. Make a U-turn or turn around. The do not enter sign indicates a road or lane where vehicles are prohibited from entering. Question 17. What does a park and ride sign indicate? A. Parking is not allowed. B. Park and walk to your destination. C. Parking available for carpoolers and transit users. Answer: C. Parking available for carpoolers and transit users. Park and ride facilities are designed for drivers to park their cars and use public transportation or carpool. Question 18. What is the legal requirement when encountering a no parking anytime sign? A. Parking is allowed for short durations. B. Parking is prohibited at all times. C. Parking is allowed on weekends. Answer: B. Parking is prohibited at all times. The no parking anytime sign indicates that stopping or parking is not allowed at any time in that area. Question 19. How should a driver react to a high occupancy vehicle HOV fine sign? A. Use the HOV lane regardless of passengers. B. Use the HOV lane only if the vehicle meets the occupancy requirements. C. Avoid using highways. Answer: B. Use the HOV lane only if the vehicle meets the occupancy requirements. The sign indicates that fines applied for misuse of the HOV lane, which is reserved for vehicles with a specified number of passengers. Question 20. What does the do not pass sign mean for drivers? A. Passing is allowed. B. Passing is not allowed until the sign indicates it's safe. C. Speed up to pass quickly. Answer: B. Passing is not allowed until the sign indicates it's safe. The do not pass sign is used in areas where visibility is limited and passing is unsafe. Question 21. What is the appropriate action when approaching a school zone indicated by signage? A. Increase speed to clear the zone quickly. B. Maintain the same speed. C. Slow down and obey the posted speed limit. Answer: C. Slow down and obey the posted speed limit. In school zones, drivers should reduce their speed to the posted limit for the safety of children and other pedestrians. Question 22. Describe the correct behavior at a four-way stop when two vehicles arrive simultaneously. A. The vehicle on the right has the right of way. B. The vehicle on the left has the right of way. C. Both vehicles should move at the same time. Answer. A. The vehicle on the right has the right of way. At a four-way stop, the driver to the right goes first when vehicles arrive at the intersection at the same time. Question 23. How should a driver respond to a posted distances sign? A. Ignore the sign as it is not important. B. Prepare for possible stops at the posted distances. C. Increase speed. Answer. B. Prepare for possible stops at the posted distances. Posted distances signs inform drivers of the distance to specific destinations or intersections, helping in planning stops or turns. Question 24. What precautions must be taken when encountering a two-way traffic sign on a one-way street? A. Ignore the sign and continue as usual. B. Be prepared for oncoming traffic. C. Increase speed. Answer. B. Be prepared for oncoming traffic. This sign indicates that the road, previously one-way, now carries two-way traffic, and drivers should be alert for oncoming vehicles. Question 25. What is the significance of a yellow painted curb in California? A. Parking is allowed for a limited time. B. No parking at any time. C. Loading zone for passengers or freight. Answer. C. Loading zone for passengers or freight. A yellow painted curb in California typically designates a loading zone for commercial vehicles or short-term passenger loading. Question 26. Explain the rules for driving in a lane marked with a bike lane ahead sign. A. Drivers should merge into the bike lane. B. Drivers should be aware of potential cyclists and not drive in the bike lane. C. Bicycles are not allowed. Answer. B. Drivers should be aware of potential cyclists and not drive in the bike lane. The bike lane ahead sign indicates the presence of a bike lane, and drivers should avoid driving in or obstructing it. Question 27. How should you adjust your driving in response to a divided highway end sign? A. Prepare for oncoming traffic in the same roadway. B. Stop and turn around. C. The sign has no impact on driving. Answer. A. Prepare for oncoming traffic in the same roadway. This sign indicates that the divided highway is ending and drivers should be ready for two-way traffic on the same road. Question 28. What does a left turn yield on green traffic light indicate? A. Left turns have the right of way. B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians when making a left turn. C. Do not turn left. Answer. B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians when making a left turn. This signal means drivers can make a left turn but must yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. Question 29. How should a driver navigate a roundabout or traffic circle? A. Enter without yielding. B. Yield to traffic in the roundabout, then proceed to the right. C. Stop in the middle of the roundabout. Answer. B. Yield to traffic in the roundabout, then proceed to the right. Drivers should yield to traffic already in the roundabout and then enter to the right, following the circle to their exit. Question 30. What are the legal requirements when approaching a stationary emergency vehicle with flashing lights on the roadway? A. Move over to another lane if safe, or slow down. B. Increase speed to pass quickly. C. No action required. Answer. A. Move over to another lane if safe, or slow down. Drivers should safely move over to give space to the emergency vehicle, or if that's not possible, slow down when passing. Question 31. Describe the correct procedure for a legal and safe lane change on a busy highway. A. Change lanes without signaling. B. Signal, check mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes when safe. C. Honk and change lanes quickly. Answer. B. Signal, check mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes when safe. Proper lane changing involves signaling, checking for other vehicles, and changing lanes safely. Question 32. What actions should a driver take upon seeing a Watch for Children sign in a residential area? A. Drive faster to leave the area quickly. B. Be extra cautious and watch for children. C. Ignore the sign as children are unlikely to be present. Answer. B. Be extra cautious and watch for children. In areas with this sign, drivers should slow down and be prepared for children who may suddenly enter the roadway. Question 33. What precautions should a driver take when encountering a senior citizen's crossing area? A. Drive at the same speed. B. Be especially watchful and prepared to stop. C. Honk to alert pedestrians. Answer. B. Be especially watchful and prepared to stop. Drivers should be extra cautious and ready to stop for senior citizens who may need more time to cross the road. Question 34. How should a driver handle a soft shoulder sign? A. Drive normally, as the sign has no impact. B. Avoid pulling over onto the shoulder, as it may not support the vehicle. C. Increase speed when driving on the shoulder. Answer. B. Avoid pulling over onto the shoulder, as it may not support the vehicle. A soft shoulder means the side of the road may be soft or unstable, posing a risk if driven on. Question 35. What actions should you take if you see a deer crossing sign? A. Speed up to avoid deer. B. Be alert and prepared to stop for deer. C. Deer crossing is not allowed. Answer. B. Be alert and prepared to stop for deer. In areas with this sign, drivers should be vigilant for deer that might cross the road, especially at dawn and dusk. Question 36. Explain the importance of the 3-second rule in maintaining a safe following distance. A. It ensures you have enough time to react and stop. B. It's only a suggestion, not important. C. It allows you to drive closer to the car in front. Answer. A. It ensures you have enough time to react and stop. The 3-second rule helps maintain a safe distance from the car ahead, giving you time to react to sudden stops or changes. Question 37. How should a driver react to an icy bridge sign? A. Increase speed to cross the bridge quickly. B. Slow down, as bridges can freeze before roads. C. The sign has no particular meaning. Answer. B. Slow down, as bridges can freeze before roads. Bridges can become icy before adjacent roads due to air circulation, so extra caution is needed. Question 38. What is the proper way to respond to a speed limit 55 sign on a freeway? A. Maintain or adjust speed to 55 miles per hour. B. Exceed the speed limit if the traffic flow is faster. C. Disregard the sign if the road is clear. Answer. A. Maintain or adjust speed to 55 miles per hour. Drivers should adhere to the posted speed limit for safety and legal compliance. Question 39. Describe how to make a safe and legal U-turn on a busy street. A. Make the U-turn quickly without signaling. B. Signal, check for traffic and pedestrians, and turn when safe. C. U-turns are never allowed on busy streets. Answer. B. Signal, check for traffic and pedestrians, and turn when safe. For a safe U-turn, signal your intention, ensure the path is clear, and that U-turns are permitted. Question 40. What is the appropriate reaction to a road flooding ahead sign? A. Continue at the same speed. B. Look for an alternate route or proceed with caution. C. Speed up to cross the flooded area quickly. Answer. B. Look for an alternate route or proceed with caution. This sign warns of possible road flooding, and drivers should be prepared to find a different route or proceed carefully. Question 41. How should a driver respond to a slippery when wet sign? A. Ignore the sign as most roads are slippery when wet. B. Speed up to maintain traction. C. Slow down and drive cautiously. Answer: C. Slow down and drive cautiously. This sign indicates that the road may become especially slippery when wet, so drivers should reduce speed and be careful. Question 42. What actions are required when driving in a lane marked with a bus-only sign? A. Use the lane for regular driving. B. Use the lane only if no buses are present. C. Do not drive in the lane as it is reserved for buses. Answer: C. Do not drive in the lane as it is reserved for buses. The bus-only sign indicates a lane specifically designated for bus use, and other vehicles should not use it. Question 43. Describe the appropriate response to an adjust speed for curve sign. A. Maintain current speed through the curve. B. Accelerate through the curve for stability. C. Slow down before entering the curve. Answer: C. Slow down before entering the curve. This sign warns drivers of an upcoming curve where they may need to reduce speed for safe navigation. Question 44. What should a driver do upon encountering a trucks entering highway sign? A. Increase speed to avoid trucks. B. Be cautious and prepared for trucks entering the highway. C. Ignore the sign, as it applies only to trucks. Answer: B. Be cautious and prepare for trucks entering the highway. This sign alerts drivers to potential merging trucks, requiring increased awareness and caution. Question 45. How does a yield sign affect right-of-way at an intersection? A. The driver must stop at all times. B. The driver must continue without yielding. C. The driver must slow down and yield to traffic and pedestrians. Answer: C. The driver must slow down and yield to traffic and pedestrians. A yield sign requires drivers to give way to other road users before proceeding. Question 46. What is the correct procedure when a traffic signal turns from green to yellow as you approach an intersection? A. Speed up to beat the red light. B. Prepare to stop, if safe to do so. C. Ignore the change and continue at the same speed. Answer: B. Prepare to stop, if safe to do so. A yellow light means that the signal is about to turn red, and drivers should safely prepare to stop. Question 47. How should you adjust your driving in response to a loose gravel road sign? A. Speed up to reduce the time spent on gravel. B. Drive with caution and reduce speed. C. Loose gravel does not affect driving conditions. Answer: B. Drive with caution and reduce speed. Loose gravel can cause reduced traction, so drivers should slow down and be cautious. Question 48. What does a no engine brake sign indicate, and how should truck drivers respond? A. Engine braking is required. B. Engine braking is prohibited to reduce noise. C. Ignore the sign as it is a suggestion. Answer: B. Engine braking is prohibited to reduce noise. This sign is often posted in residential areas, and truck drivers should refrain from using engine brakes to minimize noise. Question 49. Describe the actions a driver should take when approaching a two-way stop sign. A. The driver has the right-of-way. B. Stop and proceed only when the intersection is clear. C. Do not stop at the sign. Answer: B. Stop and proceed only when the intersection is clear. At a two-way stop, drivers must stop and then proceed when it is safe, yielding to traffic not required to stop. Question 50. What is the significance of a children at play sign in a residential area? A. Children are not allowed to play in the area. B. Drive faster to leave the area quickly. C. Drive with extra caution and watch for children. Answer: C. Drive with extra caution and watch for children. This sign alerts drivers that children may be playing nearby, and extra vigilance and reduced speed are necessary. Question 51. How should a driver handle a no turn on red sign at an intersection? A. Make the turn quickly before the light changes. B. Wait for the green light to make the turn. C. Turn right if no traffic is approaching. Answer: B. Wait for the green light to make the turn. The no turn on red sign means drivers must wait for a green signal before turning. Question 52. What precautions must be taken when driving in an area marked with a low clearance sign? A. Ensure your vehicle fits under the clearance. B. Speed up to clear the area quickly. C. No special precautions are necessary. Answer. A. Ensure your vehicle fits under the clearance. Drivers should verify that their vehicle can safely pass under an area with restricted height. Question 53. Explain the rules for parking in a zone marked with a disabled parking permit only sign. A. Only vehicles with a disabled parking permit can park there. B. Any vehicle can park for a limited time. C. The sign is only advisory. Answer. A. Only vehicles with a disabled parking permit can park there. This sign reserves parking exclusively for vehicles with a valid disabled parking permit. Question 54. How should a driver interpret and act upon a merging traffic sign? A. The driver should speed up to merge. B. The driver should stop before merging. C. Be prepared to allow traffic to merge or merge into traffic. Answer. C. Be prepared to allow traffic to merge or merge into traffic. This sign indicates that two traffic flows are combining, and drivers should be ready to adjust their speed and position to merge safely. Question 55. What actions should be taken when encountering a railroad crossing sign without a barrier? A. Speed up to cross quickly. B. Stop at the crossing every time. C. Slow down, look and listen for a train, and proceed when safe. Answer. C. Slow down, look and listen for a train, and proceed when safe. Without a barrier, drivers must take extra precautions to ensure no train is approaching before crossing. Question 56. Describe the legal obligations when encountering a school crossing sign. A. Ignore the sign outside of school hours. B. Always stop, regardless of time of day. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for children and crossing guards. Answer. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for children and crossing guards. This sign indicates a school crossing zone, where drivers should exercise caution for the safety of children. Question 57. How should a driver react to a no U-turn sign? A. Make the U-turn quickly. B. Do not make a U-turn. C. Only make a U-turn when no traffic is present. Answer. B. Do not make a U-turn. The no U-turn sign prohibits drivers from making U-turns at that location. Question 58. What is the appropriate behavior when approaching a bridge with a one-lane bridge ahead sign? A. Speed up to cross the bridge first. B. Yield to oncoming traffic if necessary. C. Stop and reverse. Answer. B. Yield to oncoming traffic if necessary. On a one-lane bridge, drivers may need to yield to traffic already on the bridge. Question 59. How should a driver handle an intersection with alternating flashing red and flashing yellow lights? A. Treat the flashing red as a stop sign and the flashing yellow as a yield sign. B. Ignore the lights and proceed normally. C. Always stop regardless of the light color. Answer. A. Treat the flashing red as a stop sign and the flashing yellow as a yield sign. Flashing red means stop and proceed when safe, while flashing yellow advises caution. Question 60. How should a driver handle a hidden driveway sign on a rural road? A. Ignore the sign as it is not relevant. B. Speed up to pass the area quickly. C. Be alert for vehicles entering or exiting the hidden driveway. Answer. C. Be alert for vehicles entering or exiting the hidden driveway. The hidden driveway sign indicates that there may be driveways not easily visible, so drivers should be cautious and watch for vehicles. Question 61. How should a driver adjust their driving upon encountering a roadwork ahead sign? A. Speed up to get past the construction quickly. B. Maintain the same speed. C. Slow down, watch for workers and equipment, and follow any temporary signs or directions. Answer. C. Slow down, watch for workers and equipment, and follow any temporary signs or directions. The road work ahead sign indicates construction activity, and drivers should exercise caution. Question 62. How should a driver approach a crosswalk where a blind pedestrian sign is posted? A. Drive normally as the sign is just a warning. B. Slow down and be prepared to stop for pedestrians. C. Pedestrians are not allowed to cross. Answer. B. Slow down and be prepared to stop for pedestrians. The presence of a blind pedestrian sign means extra caution is required as pedestrians may not be able to see approaching vehicles. Question 63. Describe the actions required when you see a road narrow sign. A. Continue at the same speed. B. Be prepared for reduced lane width and adjust driving accordingly. C. Stop and proceed only when the road widens. Answer. B. Be prepared for reduced lane width and adjust driving accordingly. The road narrows sign indicates that the road ahead will have less width, requiring careful navigation. Question 64. What does a divided highway begins sign indicate to a driver? A. The highway ends. B. The road ahead is divided into two separate roadways by a median or barrier. C. No change in the road layout. Answer. B. The road ahead is divided into two separate roadways by a median or barrier. This sign informs drivers of an upcoming divided highway for improved safety. Question 65. How should you react to a hill descent sign on a steep road? A. Increase speed for momentum. B. Shift to a lower gear if necessary and proceed downhill slowly and cautiously. C. Stop before descending. Answer. B. Shift to a lower gear if necessary and proceed downhill slowly and cautiously. The sign warns of a steep descent where controlling speed is crucial. Question 66. What is the appropriate action upon encountering a no passing zone sign? A. Overtake slower vehicles quickly. B. Do not pass other vehicles. C. The sign only applies to trucks. Answer. B. Do not pass other vehicles. A no passing zone sign indicates it's unsafe to overtake and pass other vehicles in that area. Question 67. How should a driver adjust their driving in the presence of a farm machinery crossing sign? A. Speed up to avoid slow farm machinery. B. Be alert and prepared to stop for crossing farm vehicles. C. Farm machinery is not allowed to cross. Answer. B. Be alert and prepared to stop for crossing farm vehicles. This sign indicates areas where farm machinery may enter or cross the road. Question 68. What are the rules for driving through a tunnel marked with a tunnel ahead sign? A. Turn on headlights and drive at a steady pace. B. Speed up to clear the tunnel quickly. C. Tunnels are one way, so no special rules apply. Answer. A. Turn on headlights and drive at a steady pace. When approaching a tunnel, drivers should ensure their headlights are on for visibility. Question 69. Describe the correct procedure for responding to a drawbridge ahead sign. A. Speed up to cross the bridge quickly. B. Be prepared to stop for bridge openings. C. The sign has no specific meaning. Answer. B. Be prepared to stop for bridge openings. This sign indicates the presence of a drawbridge where drivers may need to stop when the bridge is raised. Question 70. How should a driver handle an intersection with a stop ahead sign? A. Slow down and prepare to stop at the upcoming stop sign. B. Ignore the sign if the intersection is clear. C. Speed up to get through the intersection quickly. Answer. A. Slow down and prepare to stop at the upcoming stop sign. The stop ahead sign warns of an approaching stop sign, signaling drivers to reduce speed. Question 71. What should a driver do upon seeing a blind curve ahead sign? A. Accelerate to clear the curve faster. B. Slow down and proceed with caution. C. The sign is advisory and does not require action. Answer. B. Slow down and proceed with caution. The blind curve ahead sign indicates a curve where visibility is limited, necessitating reduced speed and increased caution. Question 72. How does a speed bump sign affect your driving speed and vehicle control? A. Maintain the same speed. B. Slow down before the speed bump to maintain control. C. Speed up to reduce discomfort. Answer. B. Slow down before the speed bump to maintain control. Speed bumps require drivers to reduce speed to pass over them safely. Question 73. What should a driver do when approaching a dead-end sign? A. Speed up to find an alternate route quickly. B. Prepare to stop and turn around as the road does not continue. C. Ignore the sign and continue. Answer. B. Prepare to stop and turn around as the road does not continue. The dead end sign indicates the road ends, and drivers should be prepared to turn back. Question 74. Describe how to safely navigate a road with a dip sign. A. Speed up before the dip for momentum. B. Slow down and be prepared for a possible sudden dip in the road. C. The sign is informational only. Answer. B. Slow down and be prepared for a possible sudden dip in the road. The dip sign warns of a low area in the road that could potentially affect vehicle control. Question 75. What does a reduced speed limit ahead sign indicate to drivers? A. Speed up before the new speed limit takes effect. B. Prepare to slow down for a new, lower speed limit ahead. C. The speed limit is optional. Answer. B. Prepare to slow down for a new, lower speed limit ahead. This sign indicates that a reduced speed limit is approaching, and drivers should be ready to adjust their speed. Question 76. What precautions should a driver take when seeing a gusty winds area sign? A. Keep a firm grip on the steering wheel and be prepared for sudden wind gusts. B. The sign has no impact on driving. C. Close windows and sunroof. Answer. A. Keep a firm grip on the steering wheel and be prepared for sudden wind gusts. Gusty winds can affect vehicle stability, so drivers should be alert and maintain control. Question 77. What should a driver's response be to a gridlocked intersection ahead sign? A. Enter the intersection even if it's not clear. B. Stay out of the intersection until traffic clears. C. The sign only applies during rush hour. Answer. B. Stay out of the intersection until traffic clears. Drivers should avoid entering an intersection if they cannot get through it without stopping to prevent gridlock. Question 78. How should a driver interpret a be prepared to stop sign? A. Ignore the sign as it is merely a suggestion. B. Be alert and ready to stop if necessary. C. Stop immediately upon seeing the sign. Answer. B. Be alert and ready to stop if necessary. This sign warns drivers of potential hazards ahead where stopping may be required. Question 79. Describe the actions to take when approaching an area with a flood zone warning sign. A. Speed up to pass the area quickly. B. Be prepared for potential flooding and follow any posted instructions. C. The sign only applies during rainy conditions. Answer. B. Be prepared for potential flooding and follow any posted instructions. Drivers should be cautious in flood zones and adhere to any specific guidance provided. Question 80. What should a driver do upon seeing a bridge out ahead sign? A. Look for detour signs and prepare to change route. B. Continue and attempt to cross the bridge. C. The sign is informational and requires no action. Answer. A. Look for detour signs and prepare to change route. A bridge out ahead sign indicates that the bridge is impassable, and drivers should seek an alternate route. Question 81. How should you adjust your driving in response to a high wind sign, especially when driving a high-profile vehicle? A. Speed up to minimize time spent in windy areas. B. Maintain a firm grip on the steering wheel and reduce speed. C. The sign has no impact on driving. Answer. B. Maintain a firm grip on the steering wheel and reduce speed. High winds can affect vehicle handling, especially for high-profile vehicles, so slowing down and steering firmly is advisable. Question 82. What does encountering a bear crossing sign indicate for drivers in rural areas? A. Bears are frequently in the area, so be vigilant. B. Increase speed to avoid bears. C. Bears are trained to cross at specific points. Answer. A. Bears are frequently in the area, so be vigilant. Drivers should be alert for the potential presence of bears crossing the road. Question 83. How should a driver handle a situation where there's a bridge ices before road sign? A. Speed up to maintain traction. B. Continue at the same speed. C. Slow down and be cautious as bridges may ice before roads. Answer. C. Slow down and be cautious as bridges may ice before roads. This sign warns that bridges can become icy before the road does, so extra caution is needed. Question 84. How should a driver prepare for a school bus stop ahead sign? A. Ignore the sign when school is not in session. B. Be ready to stop for school buses and watch for children. C. The sign only applies to school bus drivers. Answer. B. Be ready to stop for school buses and watch for children. This sign indicates an area where school buses frequently stop, so drivers should be prepared to stop and watch for children. Question 85. Describe the actions required when you see a hidden intersection sign on a country road. A. Speed up to cross the intersection quickly. B. Be alert for vehicles that may enter the road unexpectedly. C. Hidden intersections are rare and can be ignored. Answer. B. Be alert for vehicles that may enter the road unexpectedly. This sign warns of intersections that are not easily visible, so extra caution is needed. Question 86. How should a driver react to a weight limit sign on a bridge or road? A. Ensure the vehicle's weight does not exceed the limit before crossing. B. The limit only applies to commercial vehicles. C. Disregard the limit if the vehicle seems light. Answer. A. Ensure the vehicle's weight does not exceed the limit before crossing. This sign indicates a maximum weight limit for crossing a bridge or road, which must be adhered to for safety. Question 87. What precautions should be taken when approaching an intersection with a four-way signal sign? A. Prepare to stop as traffic lights control the intersection. B. Speed up to avoid stopping. C. The sign indicates an intersection without signals. Answer. A. Prepare to stop as traffic lights control the intersection. A four-way signal sign indicates that the intersection is controlled by traffic signals. Question 88. How does a fire station sign affect driving behavior, especially regarding speed and noise levels? A. Reduce speed and avoid unnecessary noise. B. No change in driving behavior is needed. C. Accelerate to clear the area quickly. Answer. A. Reduce speed and avoid unnecessary noise. Near fire stations, it's important to reduce speed and keep noise levels down to not interfere with emergency operations. Question 89. Describe the correct way to navigate a road marked with a no-shoulder sign. A. Drive normally as the sign is just a caution. B. Be prepared for limited space on the side of the road. C. Use the shoulder as an extra lane. Answer. B. Be prepared for limited space on the side of the road. The no-shoulder sign indicates that there is little to no room for stopping on the side of the road. Question 90. How should a driver adjust their driving upon seeing a tsunami hazard zone sign? A. Speed up to leave the zone quickly. B. Be aware of evacuation routes in case of a tsunami warning. C. The sign is informational and has no impact on driving. Answer. B. Be aware of evacuation routes in case of a tsunami warning. Drivers should know evacuation routes in tsunami hazard zones. Question 91. How should a driver approach a sharp bend marked with a curve ahead sign? A. Maintain current speed through the curve. B. Slow down before the curve for safe navigation. C. Stop before the curve and proceed slowly. Answer B. Slow down before the curve for safe navigation. The curve ahead sign indicates a sharp bend, and reducing speed is necessary for safe handling. Question 92. What is the appropriate driving behavior in a zone marked Senior Living Area? A. Drive faster to clear the area quickly. B. Drive with extra caution and be prepared to stop. C. Seniors have priority on the road. Answer B. Drive with extra caution and be prepared to stop. In areas marked Senior Living Area, drivers should be especially vigilant and ready to stop for pedestrians. Question 93. How should a driver interpret a no merge area sign on a highway? A. Merge immediately without caution. B. Traffic will not merge. Maintain lane and speed. C. Prepare to stop and merge. Answer B. Traffic will not merge. Maintain lane and speed. The no merge area sign indicates that lanes will continue without merging, so drivers should stay in their lane. Question 94. Describe the required actions when you come across a yield ahead sign on a rural road. A. Speed up to avoid yielding. B. Prepare to slow down and yield to any traffic or pedestrians. C. The sign only applies to certain times of day. Answer B. Prepare to slow down and yield to any traffic or pedestrians. The yield ahead sign indicates that there is a yield sign ahead, and drivers should be ready to give way. Question 95. What should a driver do when approaching an area with a watch for rocks warning sign? A. Ignore the sign as rocks rarely fall. B. Be alert for potential rock falls or debris on the road. C. Speed up to pass the area quickly. Answer B. Be alert for potential rock falls or debris on the road. The Watch for Rocks sign warns of possible falling rocks or debris, requiring heightened awareness.